What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to be translating the Asonde, the Sodoken, and the Boken missions, essentially, okay? So, Global, if you are seeing this later on when these missions come out to Global, because they're just kind of random filler missions, essentially, it simply means the play, the train, and the adventure missions, essentially. If you guys notice the little picture here that has Kid Goku and Kid Bulma, or I guess technically she was teen or something like that. Nonetheless, anyway, there are a bunch of missions here real quick to simply go over. They're not too hard by any means. They're just, you'll finish them within a couple of days usually, except for, well, I take it back, except for maybe the Act 1, but the Act 1 or Stamina 1 will be done, just over time. They're around for a while. I mean, these missions are around until the 8th of November, so you've got a couple of weeks. Again, Global, you'll get them around, whenever you get them, and it'll be about 2 weeks. You'll get them done, no problem. You'll probably get most of them done without even realizing it. So, without further ado, let's just go into all the missions. Actually, I don't know why I backed out of there, okay? So, we've got Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, essentially, okay? Just on here. There's no, these missions, and then later on we're gonna get Part 2. Please don't think I'm saying that there's gonna be more and more of these particular type of missions, okay? So, the first one is Asonde, okay? So, Asonde means to play, so playing missions, essentially. And as you can probably guess, actually, it means to go in and play some levels. Pretty simple stuff, okay? So for these ones, you basically, so the very first one here, you just have to complete an event. Usually you have to go into the story events, okay? I tried doing this on the Master Roshi training item stage, just the daily stage every single day. Did not work. Did not unlock this this reward for me. I'll show you guys the awards page in just a second here. So the very, very first one is simply just clear a story events. Doesn't matter what stage it is, it doesn't matter what you're doing, just pick one of the story events and complete it once and you're good to go, okay? This one here, the second one down below, is complete story events 10 times, okay? So just complete any story event you basically want 10 times and you're basically good to go, okay? And then this one down here is 20 times, Niju Kai. Oh, clear. Very, very basic stuff, okay? Then it says, for this one, it says, event de character o Nakamashou. So this one is basically, there's probably some extra details to it. So I'm actually going to come back to this one because I have a feeling in the actual mission example, it's going to say like, hey, by the way, don't do this, do this, okay? This next one right here is to basically go into one of these story events and have a medal drop for you, okay? It doesn't matter. So Tei ni Haidesho, which means to enter your hand or to get, essentially. So go, like for example, I went into the tournament, the Afterlife tournament stage, the one with Goku and Pikkon. I went into the Pikkon event where you can either get the training medals or the training items or the medals. A medal dropped for me and it gave it to me. Okay, so again, I'll show you that here in just a second here. And then this one is to awaken a character. Pretty simple, and then complete all of the playing missions, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the mission tab real quick, and I want to show you guys some of the missions already, and then we're going to go back into, then we're going to go into the training one, we'll come back to here, and then we'll go back into the final one, okay? So again, this was the very first one where it was to, so as you can see right here, it has the kanji, Asonde. Asonde means to play, okay? So very first one here, it was simply just complete a mission. Very, very simply go through a stage in the story mission, in one of the story missions, complete it once, you're good to go. We'll accept that mission right there. We've got some Gregor medals, okay? This one right here, Ibento de Metal o Tei ni Haidesho, okay? Which means have a medal enter in my arm or into my hand, essentially. Again, you cannot do this on it says events no mapu boss to from a boss, so it can also work from a boss, it seems. It cannot work from the tournaments, and it cannot work from a Z Awakening, or yeah, Extreme Z Battle, okay? So, like most of these missions, Extreme Z Battle does not work. The tournament is obviously gone already, but if for some reason it was still around, then it would not work as well, okay? So, basically, go into a stage, have medals drop for you, doesn't matter where, and do that. Just remember the daily missions do not work. Just to make it a safe bet, either just do a Dokkan Fest or just do a story mission, okay? This one right here is to awaken a character. This is a Z Awaken. Okay, notice how it says Z Awaken. Dokkan Kansei, or Dokkan Awaken somebody if you want to. Doesn't matter who it was. And boom, that's what I did. I awakened my STR Kaba that I had gotten a while ago, okay? So let's continue on through the rest of the Asonde ones. So this is clear 10 stages, essentially, story stages. This one is to clear 20 times. This one is... Okay, so this is the weird character event one. So let's see what happens here. Okay, this one, okay, I got this one. This one is to have a character card drop, okay? So you know how certain Dokkan events have like the farmable super attack cards that you can go and get, you know, like the STR base form Vegito, the tech, I believe it's tech, yeah, the tech base form Goku Black, you know, those kind of cards, or any from these story events. You know, you have those droppable farmable units that you can go ahead and collect and everything like that. Have one of those characters drop for this particular one right here. So, and then you will get the, you'll get that mission done, okay? And then, Osonde mission o Zenbu clear shio. So, clear all the Osonde missions or all the playing missions, and you're good to go, okay? So, that's part 1 of these 3 missions right there, okay, guys? So, let's go back into the next part of the missions, okay? So, we're going to go back. Where are you, missions? Here we are, okay. So, part 2 is the training, essentially, okay? So, for this one, you need to awaken 3 characters. Now, this is Z Awaken, not Dokkan Awaken. At least it should be Z Awaken. Again, we'll check the details here in a second. Awaken 3 guys, 5 guys, 7 guys, and... Okay, so that one's pretty simple. The first 3, just simply awaken a certain amount of characters. Then the next 3 are train up 3 characters, train up 5 characters, train up 7 characters in total, okay? So, again, this can just simply be go in there and, you know, do a training thing. I guarantee you, if you don't have anyone that you can train, you need to just grab a random free-to-play unit, or you can go in and, you know, do a friend summon if you want to, grab one of those guys, awaken them. You know, it's pretty easy stuff, right? You don't need to go and spend your stones on summons or anything like that. Just simply go in and just be like, okay, well, I just got this, so I might as well just do that. So, and then just clear all those missions. All right, that one's pretty simple. Let's go check if there's any extra little details in it, right? So, let's go in here. Asonde. Okay, so here we go. So, awaken 3 people, Z Awaken, or Dokkan Awaken. Okay, so either Z Awaken or Dokkan Awaken somebody. Again, if you need to, grab some free-to-play units, grab a friend summon, you know, just Dokkan Awaken them that way, Z Awaken them. Remember, Z Awaken is just simply going from, like, you know, SR to SSR, or SSR to UR, essentially. Obviously, Dokkan Awaken is using special medals, but nonetheless, that's pretty simple right there for those for those missions, okay? So let's go on to the 3rd one, and we'll be done. Again, this would be a very short translation video. Let's see here. We want to go into... Okay, so, Bolkin Shio, okay? So this one is actually pretty simple. Most of you should be able to understand what act is if you play the Japanese version. Global, if you're seeing this later on, that means it's probably going to say stamina. But nonetheless, use 100 acts, 200, 300, 500, 700, and 1,000. All right, pretty simple stuff. Just playing events, missions, anything like that. Unfortunately, the World Tournament's gone. That would have been the perfect place to do it. Although I'm pretty sure it probably says, yeah, no tournament, no... Yeah, can't use the tournament, unfortunately. Tournament would still be the best place to use it, right, though? Because we go through our act like that. So, unfortunately, we can't, though. And then just, Bolkin Shio Missiono Zenbu. You know, complete all the missions, and you're good to go, basically. So... I think the missions that they want you to go into is that if you notice we got a, oh, hey, that trick or treat login bonus stuff is now available. So, we're getting some new events. So actually, I'll go over that in just a second. I mean, it's basic stuff already. But basically, we're getting this farmable Super Saiyan Gotenks and Ghost, actually. He is different from the normal Super Saiyan Gotenks, so you can technically run him on the same team. He's basically just meant to be a good partner for LR Gogeta, because, you know, he needs Rainbow Orbs to get more ki and everything like that. So, he's not a hard hitter by any means. He's a farmable unit. He's free to play. He is what he is. So, anyway, going back into what we were looking at here. So, these 6 events right here are supposed to help us with these missions that we were just translating here. Nothing too special here. So again, if you want to, you know, you can get a farmable unit from one of these here. One update actually for this future Trunks little story event thing going on here now. It says, Konkai kara chimu ni mirai category, okay? So what this basically means is for this particular event right now, if you bring characters in the Mirai category or the Future category, so that was like Future Gohan, we all have the LR free to play Future Gohan for a leader if you had to, you know, any kind of Rose, Vegeta Blue, certain Goku and Vegeta Blues, or Super Saiyan Blue forms, you know, Future Trunks, cards like that. Bring those characters into these story events and you get increased drop rates, which is pretty nice. I don't remember this stage having, or this story event having anything particularly too difficult to grab in terms of drop rates. Granted, it's been a while since I've done it. Maybe the STR Trunks, you know, that you can farm from here, because he then can get thrown into other Trunkses if you need to. So maybe, I think that, again, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've gone into the story event, but that's pretty cool right there. This one right here, the Bio Broly one, it says from this one forward, Revive Warriors. Okay, so Revive Warriors, bring Revive Warriors into this category, or in that category into this event, and you will get a increased drop rate, which is pretty cool for Bio Broly if you needed to go ahead and get them. The Otherworld Tournament one has not changed at all, so that's just simply, there's only 3 stages for it. Nothing has changed for the Tapion event. Nothing has changed for the... Really, they haven't changed the one for the Bojack and the SSJ Gohan? Really? Come on. Can't they just, you know, update that one a little bit? Or at least... Wow, even the Turles one has crap drop rates when it comes to that Turles dropping. Well, that sucks. But anyway, so the Turles event is here, and then a bunch of Dokkan events are available on off days that they usually wouldn't be available. And 4 times XP is going until the 8th, so for a couple weeks. So actually, take advantage of that 4 times XP if you haven't already. So, but okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. If we go back into... I'm just going to go check out one of the story events real quick. Let's see here. Where is... Okay, so here's the Future Trunks one. So again, it tells us, you know, the usual story events that we've had. As of right now, so new Mirai no category. Okay, so again, bringing the future category right there. And again, yeah, so it's going to increase the drop rates for this Trunks here. The medals for this Vegeta and this Trunks here, although I mean, the Trunks is not bad. He's a good support unit on that particular category. Vegeta's, to be honest. And that's about it. So these are going around until the 15th, it looks like, or the 8th. Oh, the 8th. Okay, so all this stuff is basically around to the 8th, okay? So, but yeah, other than that, that's about it for the translation video real quick, guys. Again, 3 types of missions. Asonde, which means play. The next one is training. And then the final one is Boken, which means adventure. And just simply complete them all. Again, the Asonde, which is simply playing the missions, having medals drop for you. The second one was training and awakening people. Again, you can go into like friend summons or free-to-play units. You know, that still counts as well. And then the final one was just simply using up to 1,000 act. You've got 2 weeks to do it. You'll get it there in no time whatsoever. And it should be pretty good to go. So yeah, so anyway guys, that's basically it for the video though. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Did you complete the missions, all that kind of stuff? Make sure to check out my video that I did do on the next couple months leading up to the potential Dragon Ball Super Broly banners that we are expecting on both Global and JP and other banners and things like that. Because honestly, if I have to say, because I know some people might ask in here as well, do not spend any stones in November. I don't care what comes, because you know Christmas is going to be coming around the corner along with New Year's and along with whatever Dragon Ball Super Broly movie stuff will be coming with that. Do not spend any stones in November of the month. I don't care, at least on JP Global. I've actually got a video coming out in, well, actually, by the time you're watching this, it's out already, about a before you summon, basically, for you guys, because you just got one heck of a good character. So anyway, guys, that's me for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.